no, love, yeah, no, no, love, yeah, no, no, love, yeah, yeah, no, yeah, no, no, love, yeah, no, no, love. Yeah, no, no.